into getting my hair relaxed. And I had a standing appointment every week, but it just really, for me, it was about, keeping myself up, making sure that I present myself well. I felt like when I looked good, sometimes I felt good too. And it was a good mask sometimes, even if I wasn't feeling really good. I looked good, so I could kind of play the part. But once I got to college and got to really, I started exploring, who am I? Who is Michelle? Especially who am I as a person outside of my family, because I went away to school. And I decided that I wanted to cut my hair off, and I wanted to, have this liberating experience of going natural. And I thought it was going to be something like just a phase for me, that it was just going to be a hairstyle that I transitioned into something else. But for me, going natural ended up becoming like a way of life. And so I didn't go back to, doing another hairstyle. And so now I think I'm going to be celebrating my 20th year of going natural next year.
That's wonderful.
I didn't know about the skin color first. Okay. Years ago, I was at an employment agency, and they said they wanted a light-skinned Negro. And the guy said, "Okay, you're okay."
Okay.
I said, "What? Light skin?" I had no idea they were doing it. And then it was a real terrible family that lived over us when I lived in Ida B. Wells, a project that was torn down recently. And he's called me a yellow something. I said, "Oh,
Yellow boy?
no,
Yellow girl, high yellow girl? Because
no, he was a very terrible child.
Okay.
So he called me a name and he used the word yellow in it.
Okay.
And so then one of my co-workers, she was brown in skin than I am, and she told about the racism that went on with the color of her skin. So it's a real thing now. And then I hear that some of the ladies are saying that they want to have a baby with somebody, and I think they're picking somebody with lighter skin.
We have to ask ourselves the essential question, like, I can't control the skin I was born in. That has to be the overarching goal. I can't control the skin that I was born in. I can't also use it as an obstacle, as an excuse to say, because of this, I can't make it. We can't control that. We just have to control maybe how we handle situations that come up with that. We have to still try to create our own image. We have to be producers versus consumers. And we have to create our own identity. And I think that it'll be a struggle that's going to continue until we gain better self-love for ourselves. We have to teach it to our kids.
And reestablish and have a command of, economic command of our communities with the businesses and produce. We have to give back to ourselves instead of giving to other cultures. Not that it's nothing wrong with shopping, but how about start, like you said, start at home and start within us and establish something that we have, because there are a lot of cultures that they feed off of. They make money off of what was essentially something that we created.
Yeah.
And just being in education as well, I know that young people are going to see me and be impacted by me. And it's not so much as, my complexion, but just how do I impact, me being a Black female, how do I impact others in society? How do I interact with them? Is it in a positive way? I'm used to African American women being loving and nurturing, yet also on that same side, strong and independent. And I find myself gravitating towards that now. But just being in education allows me to get in touch with that nurturing side. And I like that as well. I love to see Black women and Black men who come together to work with children, to make sure that children are successful. To me, and that's such a beautiful experience. So for me, it's not always about the Black beauty. For me, isn't necessarily something that's a physical beauty. It's just something that I feel just resonates from us. It glows. It becomes part of our aura.
Pan-Africanism is the political concept that was pushed by people like Marcus Garvey, Kwame Nkrumah, and many other brothers and sisters who gave their life to uplift and unite our people on a global basis. Pan-Africanism means that if you're a person of African descent, it doesn't make a difference whether you live in the United States, Britain, Jamaica, Africa, if you are black in China, if you're a black man in Japan or woman. If you are a person of African descent, then you all subscribe to the concept that wherever we are as black people, as people of African descent, that we should respect, love, uplift, and unify with one another. And also with the idea locked in our brain cells that Africa belongs to all of us, and that we should do what we can to unite and also benefit from the mineral resources of Africa, that regardless of what tribe that we come from, we're all one people, united against the concept of white supremacy, which has destroyed basically the whole planet.
You know, as